Good morning, grade 7s. Okay, so today we are going to look at the properties of materials. I did post some videos so that you can look at the different types of materials and also what they say is the properties of materials. Okay, so with the previous videos you saw the different properties of materials. So for the next few days we are going to take it all together so that you can understand what it is and how to look at each other. Okay, so for me to go on, please make notes in your books as we go along with the lessons. I will give you all the information when the school starts again so that you know it. This is also going to be in your exam so that you know what is in it and what makes the different materials or properties of materials. Okay, so the physical properties of materials. There's a few. So I'm going to tell you each one and I'm going to show you a picture of it so that you can see it together. So I know some of you will get it quick and some need the pictures to understand it. So let's start with the first one, and that is going to be strength. So strength is to see how strong it is before it breaks. So let's take a pencil in our hands. If we're going to try to break it, it won't snap just in between your two fingers. Okay, so what it means is we have to apply strength to it. We're going to take it in both our hands and push it downwards so that it will break. So it needs strength. Okay, so the next one is our boiling and melting points. So there you can see the picture with the water. If we put it on a stove, you will see it takes a long time before the bubbles start coming up. So that is the boiling. As soon as you see the bubbles in the water, you will know it's the boiling point or the melting point. So for water, the boiling point is also the melting point. So that is when it turns into gas or evaporates so that it forms a gas. So we will look at that later on, but just so that you know, the boiling point or the melting point from the water. So as soon as you see the bubbles, then you know it is boiling. Flexibility. It's like you have a spring. It goes from one side to the other side. Another form of flexibility is a rubber band or a hair tie for the girls. Okay, so it's something that you can turn and twist and everything, but it won't break. Okay, electrical conductivity, sorry for that one. Okay, that is, if we take it together, we take a battery and cables and a light. So if we connect the cables to the light and then the cables to the battery, that would mean it will go on. It's like if we switch on the lights in our house. That means there is electricity going from the one point to the other point. Then we have heat conductive. And the picture is the fire. So the fire is hot on its own. So it makes it hot for us. So we can put in steel, but remember, if you put steel in it, please don't touch it, you will burn. You have to wear gloves like the person did. Okay, the next one is strength. Okay, strong materials will not bend or break, shatter, or deform when forces are applied. So if something is strong, then those four things can't happen to it. Okay. Boiling and melting points. Melting occurs when a solid changes into a liquid state, like for instance an ice cube. Okay, when we freeze the water it is solid, and then when we leave it outside it will turn back into a liquid. That is melting. Melting point is the temperature at which it will start melting. If a liquid is heated, it will change from the liquid to the gas state or the boiling point. That was when I told you if you put a pot with water onto the stove and you start boiling it. So the water will evaporate. It will turn into a gas as soon as it starts boiling. Boiling is a rapid change in state from a liquid to a gas. When boiling point is reached, the temperature remains constant. Okay, so as soon as the boiling point starts, as soon as all the bubbles starts forming, the temperature will stay that. It won't go higher and it won't go less unless you switch it off. But for the boiling point it will remain the same. So there's our ice cube. So what is happening to the ice cube? It is melting. Okay, flexibility. Materials can bend easily without breaking or being damaged. So in this picture you can see they have a string. You can even take a rope. As soon as you take a rope and you can bend it and you can tie a knot, but it won't break and it won't be damaged. So as soon as you untie it, it will stay in the form as it was. Okay, so for today we will be ending here. Have a good day and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye guys.